Thank you for joining us today on Become Involved, a series focused on the community's boards and committees. My name is Finley Rothaus. I'm the Town Council Liaison to the Town Center Committee, and with me today is the Chairman of the Town Center Committee, Nelson Disco. Nelson, thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you, Finley. It's a pleasure to be here and to talk about the Town Center Committee.
Very good. Well, let's go start with a good place to begin, and that's, could you explain what the committee's about and what its purpose is?
Well, the committee was formed about 10 years ago, Finley. It was chartered by the Town Council. We were established by the Town Council, and our charter was to implement the results of what was called at that time, the I-TRAC study that was performed by the National Regional Planning Commission for the town of Merrimack at the behest of the Merrimack Town Council. So that's what got us started, and we've been working at it ever since.
Very good. Would you be able to talk about the membership and what type of commitment might be entailed in being a member of the committee?
Yes, Finley, we have slots for 9 members, and right at the moment I think we have 8, and counting one that's a new volunteer. So we have a representative for the Town Council, which is yourself, of course. We have a representative from the SAU, Matt Chevenel. We have a representative from the Public Works Department, Kyle Fox. We have Nicholas LaValle. We're very fortunate to have him on board from the media group. And we have some other volunteer citizens. Karen Freed represents the Merrimack Public Library, and Karen Contos of Citizen at Large, representing the town of Merrimack. Also on the committee is Bill Cummings and Bill Wilkes.
So there's one more position that...
There's still an opening, yes.
Oh, very good. What type of experience or skills might be necessary in order to be on the committee?
Well, I would say all you need really is an interest in the town and trying to make something happen here for the future of the town, for the good of the town and the good of all the town's people. That's why most of us do this.
Yes, no, you're right. Nelson, are there a couple of examples or an example or two you might be able to give of the work that has been performed by the committee in recent times?
Well, our most recent success, if you will, has been the addition of a sidewalk on Woodbury Street. That was developed just this past year. And we also have a much larger project in process called the Sauhegan River Trail, which will be a walking trail that will go from Watson Park in Merrimack up to Wildcat Falls. It'll go under Route 3 through an old sluiceway for the mill, and we'll provide a walking path all the way up there. We also have a piece that was built by the Merrimack Rotary Club, and that connects Abbey Griffin Park down to Route 3. It's a walkway and pathway that's been put in there. So those are the major pieces that have been completed, and we've got a lot more to do to fill in the sidewalk infrastructure in the town center.
Great. Would you be able to describe where the town center is?
Yeah, that's a good question. Everybody comes to town and says, where's the town center? And it's a good question. And Merrimack was really 3 little villages or 4 little villages that sort of came together under one big geographic umbrella called the town of Merrimack. And so the town center, as we've defined it in our master plans for the town, is the area of town that is north of the Rite Aid pharmacy and south of the Front Street, along Route 3, and then east of the Effie Everett Turnpike as far as the river, between the Effie Everett Turnpike and the river.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the town has changed quite a bit, and while we maybe didn't have a center for years, it's starting to materialize as one, which is very good.
Yeah.
Well, one last question, if you might. What do you think the committee's most important topic of discussion has been in the past year?
Well, we've discussed a lot of things. One of our difficulties is getting funding for our various projects. The iTrack study that I spoke of defined 8 or 9 pieces of sidewalk that were missing in the town center that are needed to make connected loops among them. And so our major topic has been to figure out what we can do and where we can get funding to make those things happen. So that's been our
very good
big project.
Well, thank you very much, Nelson. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you for joining us today on Become Involved, a series that focuses on the community's boards and committees. If you would like to learn more, please visit the town's website at merrimacknh.gov and become involved.